Yo, 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 what's good with the YouTube friends and family, man? It's your boy Sir H, and this here is Champ Talk
I
Reaction.
know that ain't who I think it is. I know that ain't who I think it is. Chuck, that's you. Chuck, that's you.
Hey, man, it's your boy, and the champ is here. Listen, before we get into the video, man, I got a question. Y'all heard the term alpha female, right? So, what comes to mind when you hear it? Is it positive? Is it negative? Empowering? Or is it somebody that you feel like you might not be able to deal with when they get home from work? We're going to break this down, Miss Ebony K. Williams. And when she interviews Arthur Crystal Jordan, the author of Dear Alpha Female. So, ladies, it is on you.
Dear Alpha Female, it's not him, it's you. That's the name
Gotta
of a
know
book
that.
by my next guest, which is described as a love letter
I
to
thought
the
it was just Dear
accomplished
Alpha
and proud
Female.
alpha females of the 21st century. Y'all know her. She has it
Right,
all. The
right,
degrees, the career, the
right,
lavish lifestyle,
right,
all of the sky miles. But
right.
she does not have a successful relationship. Author
Uh-huh.
Crystal Jordan says, from one alpha woman to another, it is time for some serious self-reflection. Crystal,
Mm,
we so appreciate you joining us here at the Griot. So let's start by defining whether or not an alpha female, as it relates to dating,
right.
is it a good thing or is it a bad thing, or does it depend?
First of all, y'all heard her emphasize on dating. So please don't be in the comments talking about, well, what about an alpha female and this and that? She said dating. That's number one, because I know y'all gonna be trying to come at me. Hey, listen, I can take the punch and I can roll with them. I'm just letting you know she did say dating, so stick to dating. When you in the comments, just let me know how you feel about it. Matter of fact, while you're here, man, make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you like the vibe over here, man. We just get with it. Let's get back into the video.
I think it depends. First of all, I don't think there's anything wrong with being an alpha female. I define an alpha female as a woman that has leadership skills, that is career and goal driven, goal
Okay.
oriented, and someone that takes pride in what she's accomplished. And there's
An
nothing wrong with
ambitious
that.
woman. An
I think when
ambitious
it
woman.
becomes a problem is when we try to apply those same characteristics that push us forward in our career
Mm-hmm.
or in accomplishments that we're looking for in the workplace,
Right.
and we try to apply those same characteristics to dating, and that's when the problem, sometimes arises.
Listen, man, this is my first time ever hearing this lady talk. We're gonna go to the big screen for a second. Listen, man, this is my first time ever hearing her talk, and she is dead ass, man. I love what she just said because it's spot on. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of working ladies, a lot of alpha females, ladies, y'all gonna be like this right now.
What more do you want from me?
Listen, man, we want you to be able to come home and let all that shit go. You know how when they say, like, leave your attitude at the door when you used to go to your grandma? Hey, don't come in this house with that attitude. We just want you to be able to just get work off you. You know what I'm saying? Because we know you didn't have to deal with this all day.
Fuck with me one more time. You do.
You didn't have to have that attitude all day. And I just want you to come home like, da-da-da-da-da-da. And listen, though, I know that may be tough and I know it may be hard because you've been doing what you do every day and you're a go getter and you're a hustler. You've been knocking things down, knocking walls down, doing what you got to do to get where you want to get. But when you come home, mama, just da 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 for me. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with walking around Target, walking around outside. Like, my job is to protect you. My job is to make sure you're comfortable. So just da 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 da. That's it. Just do that for me.
Now, I hear the critique that you make that is some of these alpha women, I'm going to say we because
Just go
I
ahead and say
definitely
we.
identify as an alpha woman. We tend to have unrealistic expectations and lists, right? I'm not a heightist, but a lot of us want tall, we
Right.
want cultured, we want college educated. That is on my list. We want earning, at this point, six figures is not even descriptive enough, right? People are wanting high six figures, if not even seven figures.
Hey, first of all, hold up. I gotta stop her there. Listen, listen. Ebony K, Crystal J, respectfully. Now y'all can ask for that. Not everybody can ask for that. And that's why I'm glad that you said unrealistic expectations. Hey, first of all, ladies, I know all y'all want a tall dog. I know all y'all know everybody want somebody over 6 feet. A short king is your soulmate. I just gotta say that because I got the gift of gab. Listen though, I just want you to know, man, some of y'all do be having some unrealistic expectations and you won't even recognize it, even though you know that they are too high. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna stick by the, oh, I got the high standards and I don't want to settle. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're gonna stick by. That's what you're gonna stand to. And then next thing you know, Kevin Samuel said it, you're gonna be, you're gonna be a cat lady. But nah, but I'm just joking. I'm just saying though, but for real, like things like that happen. And you have to be able to identify, because when you can identify it and you can know the problem, then you can fix it and you can get the outcome you want, if that's the outcome you want.
And so on and so on. Crystal, what's the advice of a woman that says, I know intellectually that those are too many things to ask for from one man because of many things, but just the marketplace does not provide many of them, period, right? The math ain't mathin'. But then this woman could also say, but honestly, if he's not educated at that level, if he's not having the income that would allow my lifestyle to maintain at least where it's at or more, I'm not as attracted. What does that woman do in that scenario?
Well, I think the first problem is a lot of times we build these fences and these high walls and high expectations because we're trying to protect ourselves, because underneath all that bravado and accomplishment is really a scared little girl that doesn't want to be hurt or taken advantage of. And I think that one of the things that drives alpha personalities is a fear of failure. I know for myself, I wrote this book because it described me and most of my friends. I come from an amazing tribe of accomplished women that are, our good girlfriends and an amazing support system. But most of us have come from a situation where we don't want to fail. We don't want to fail in the workplace. We don't want to fail when it comes to love. And so we create these unrealistic expectations to keep us safe. And what those things do is they keep us from being taken advantage of, but they also keep us from actually being loved and appreciated and cherished. And so what I would say is a lot of us need to reevaluate these lists, figure out, what do you actually need in life? What exactly do you need him to be 6'3" for? I remember I went to a dating matchmaker and I'm 5'2". And one of my qualifications, I wanted him to be 6'3". And she said, Crystal, why do you need all these extra inches? Like if he's 5'10", is he taller than you? And it's like,
not extra inches.
I needed extra inches. And
we're gonna leave it right there. Yeah, we're gonna leave it right there.
But seriously, a lot of times we create this because we are afraid. And so I would ask you, there's nothing wrong with having expectations, and I don't believe that we should settle. But I do think that we need to look for things in a mate that are actually going to lend to a happy life and actually lend to, us being fulfilled as a woman. If he has a PhD, does that mean you're going to have a better life with him than if he has a bachelor's degree? I don't know. I think each woman has to define that for herself. But I think it's important to actually put yourself in a realistic situation and figure out what your needs are, not your girlfriend's, not what you think is going to be good on paper, but what is actually going to feed your spirit.
Man, both of them said something right there that you really can appreciate. We're going to go to the big screen for it, though. When she said the math ain't math, right? Because everybody want them 6 feet, 6-pack, at least 6 inches, making over 6 figures. That's what everybody wants. You know what I'm saying? Sheesh. And can you imagine only 4% of the men in the world is over 6 feet? So look at the whole dating pool that you just left behind. You know what I'm saying? For yourself. You just limited a whole bunch of options that probably would have loved you the right way. But because you wanted them 6 feet, 6 inches, making 6 figures with a 6-pack, you just trimmed it down to 4%. Let's say less than 4%, right? Because then you got to take out the guys who don't even like women. So now you're even less than that. Then you only want to date in your race most of the time, right? Because most people date in their race. So now that's even less. So now you're down to like 1% of men. It's a whole 99% of men back there that would love you for you. That's why the math ain't math. That's why, and some of y'all think y'all settling when somebody meets 80% of what you want. Somebody is 70% of what you want. Somebody is 90. They checking off pretty much everything on your list. But you would turn them down because you'll be like, I'm settling. Yo, it's a wild world out here, man. It's a very wild world out here.
Okay.
Come on.
Now, let's get to women and our ability to assess ourselves authentically. I do believe that a lot of women struggle with this one, Crystal. Right. So help give us some tools to really look in that mirror and say, okay, this is maybe the woman I aspire to be. This might be the woman I am 20% of the time, but this is the woman I really am. And this is really how I show up in romantic connection.
Accountability.
Well, I think the first thing we have to do is realize that that personality that we take into the workplace that often has managed to, push us forward and to provide success, that is not the same woman that we need to take on a date. I find that a lot of women are going on dates, and a lot of us are frustrated, specifically after having been through a lot of negative relationships. You go on that date and you're looking for what you can find in him to count him out. And you actually sit down on that first date with your checklist. And that energy comes across the table, and so I would suggest to women to, instead of finding out what is wrong with that guy, instead of looking for his flaws, try to enjoy the date, tap into that feminine energy. Do not go on a date right after you get off of work and you're still in that work mode. Go home, relax. Allow yourself to slip into that feminine side that a lot of us don't get a chance to, that hat we don't get a chance to wear in the workplace. Those characteristics that are going to make you successful at work, you're going to have to tap into a completely different set of characteristics at home. You would not go for a job interview and talk about how you make an amazing quiche,
Bruh, she is spitting. She is, hey, yo, you are talking that talk. You are talking that talk, Miss Jordan. Keep it going.
That if you sat down with an employer and explained how you're such an amazing cook, that's not going to apply to you finding a job. And so I think in the same token, you have to realize being that boss chick on a date is not going to appeal to that man. It's not going to show him that you would be an amazing partner. So we have to be able to look at both sides and wear two different hats. You have to be able to code switch, if you will.
Yo, she told you to code switch, because if you don't,
but wait the fuck?
Listen, that's how you gonna be looking like, damn, why all my days going wrong? Soon as you come in, oh yeah, well, I'm a boss.
But wait the fuck?
I got my own because I don't need no man.
But wait the fuck?
Hey, listen, I'm IND.
But wait the fuck?
Listen, I'm just saying my mind, because I want you to want me. You feel me? That's just what it is. Listen, you can be as independent as you want, but I want you to want me. You feel me? Like, I want that type of energy. I don't want the whole IND.
But wait the fuck?
Facts, you out of there. Hey, and it may be that way. It's fine. You know what I'm saying? But we just gonna keep it moving.
I have so many thoughts, Crystal. I hear you, though. I do hear you. I want you to stay with us for much more discussion on this topic. We're going to have a discussion with Crystal about how we can all attract the love that we want, whatever that is for us. Stay with us. You are watching The Griot.
Hey, yo, we gonna end that video there, man. I think they don't even come back after the commercial, so we just gonna let that go right there. Yo, how does marinating with y'all? Because we was cooking up in the kitchen, and I'm just wondering, man, how is this marinating? Like, is this resonating with anybody? You know what I'm saying? I just want to know. You know what I'm saying? So please make sure you leave your comments down in the comment section. You react and I'ma react. You comment and I'ma comment back. It just is what it is, man. And like I said, if you like the vibe over here, please like, comment, subscribe over here. We just gonna keep it going, man. Let me know what y'all feel about alpha female, the term, and let me know how y'all felt about the video. Did you feel like Miss Jordan was making some valid points? Did do you think there should be some type of, self-reflection and things like that going on with the ladies who feel like, and they are in their own right, boss chicks? You got your own business, you got your own car, you got your own, we understand. We understand. So I just want to know how y'all feel about the video, man. Please let me know down in the comments. You comment, I comment, you react, I react back. Listen, and it is your boy, Sir FH. This is Chill Talk Reactions. Over here, react to everything, popping, moving, grooving.